What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Fiction TV. Well, we're going to talk about this classic film. It's a old movie. It came out in, I believe, like 2000, but it's on Netflix right now. It's in like the drama, horror, mystery, thriller category, but it's so worth the watch. I mean, there's so many movies that I've watched that came out this year and last year that wasn't that good and that are in the movie theaters still. I don't know why, but this film is a classic, and it stars Michelle Pfeiffer, and I forget the guy's name. It's about a mother who slowly starts to lose her mind, and she feels this emptiness and this detachment from her daughter, who has went off to college, and now it's just kind of her husband. And she gets these new neighbors who she believes, one of the neighbors, the woman, it's a couple, is being abused. And so she's thinking, we have to go over there, we have to help her. She thinks that the neighbor was being abused and that she was murdered by her husband. Come to find out, she's not. And then from there, the mother, Michelle Pfeiffer, the protagonist, she starts to slowly lose her mind. And we watch her go in and out of trying to figure out what's really going on. Am I crazy? Is there a woman who was abused? She starts to see things. She starts to see women in a woman in the water. She starts seeing a psychiatrist, and she's like, I'm not crazy. Something's going on. He's done something to this woman. There's something more to this. And watching it, you start to think okay, maybe this is about to be about a crazy lady who sees another woman and she ends up being the killer, but then it just completely flips on you, and it turns out she's not even the killer. And that surprise for the film was this is fire. That whole twist that they did was just beautifully done. The way that they drew out that entire build up to that point, it was drawn out in a way where it was it was a slow build up, but when it got to that point, it was so worth it. And the slow build up was good. It wasn't it was just a slow build up and this is boring. It was no, this is a slow build up, but it's still a good movie. I'm still interested in this movie. It's one of those classic films where you're just it's a story. Nowadays, not nowadays, but there are, some people like different types of movies for different reasons. This right here is it's really a story being told, and you really get insight on everything with the character. And it's one of my favorite scenes was when she was in the tub, and it was kind of you were in the tub with her, and she was the water was slowly rising up over her head, and you don't know if she's gonna drown and die or what, but you felt every moment of that scene. And that was a beautiful scene with the tub. And I think she did a great job with the acting, because she was basically playing two different people, and how her acting went in and out. And the husband, man, he killed it too. The way he did those scenes with the trying to be one way and pretend that he's this, but secretly he's really not, and he has this whole other life. I don't want to spoil it too much, even though it's old, because I really want people to go watch it. It would be great to, I should just do a whole classic movies. There's nothing better than a good classic film. And there are a lot of good films from early 2000s and the 90s, and I'm gonna be trying to review more of that stuff, because going back to history, going back into old films really helps you appreciate newer films and really figure out what's really good, what's not really good, what you like, what you don't like, and just learning more about films. But yeah, it's a good film. I would suggest you watch it. I would just love to see, I would love to make something like this with black characters, brown characters, non-white characters. It was inspiring, honestly. I really like this film. Speaking of psychological thrillers, like this show, I have Rain, my book by yours truly. It is a psychological thriller about a group of young adults in a psych ward who have been living in this psych ward for as long as they can remember. They actually don't know. They don't remember how long they've been living in here. And they pretty much have given up on life, and they feel like, well, we're already here, so there's really nothing we can do about it. This is how we're living. We're crazy. And then they get this new counselor who's like, wait, y'all, I don't think y'all crazy, because this place is having an effect on me mentally, and it's resurfacing all of my traumatic experiences in my life, and it's making me crazy now. And he starts to uncover the truth about the place and the people in it, and it gets really dark and crazy. And ultimately he realizes that there's more to it. There's more to the place besides what he's told. And one of the characters actually really helps him take off the mask and really open up his eyes to see like what's really going on and how everything is connected and how they're all connected. Yeah, so you definitely should check it out if you're interested in getting a read about it. You can hit the link in the description box below, and you can get a read of the back and the inside, the first chapter. Yeah, I know I've been talking about I'm working on other books, but like when you write books, you really have to do research. Like this one story that I'm writing about currently was supposed to be released Valentine's Day, but then I was like, I can't put this out. I don't have enough research for a specific part that I want to put in the short story. It might end up being a short story or a novella. I'm not sure yet, but yeah, definitely got more stories to come, and I'm excited. I'm just a little bit of a perfectionist, a little bit, and not even that. I just don't like to put out crappy. I don't like to put out something that I feel like I didn't put my best effort to. I don't want to take too long on my books that I want to release in my short stories, but I also don't want to rush it. I'm trying to at least have it out, I would say, by like the end of this month or by March. Between these 2 months, I'm going to have something else out, either a short story or most likely a short story or like a poet novella type of book for those who are interested. Yeah, I'm excited. So yeah, if you like this video and you enjoy classic films and you want to see more reviews of classic films, I was thinking about doing a review of Kill Bill Volume 1 and 2, because that's also on Netflix, and the visuals in Kill Bill is just... I was watching the first one a couple days ago, and I was like, this is just tight. This is beautiful. Like, I have to review this. Yeah, and I'm probably going to review American Psycho. I watched that a long time back. I mean, that's old too, but like, it's just so good. It's such a good movie. So yeah, if you guys are interested, definitely hit the thumbs up button, and comment below some classics that you really enjoyed growing up, and anything you want me to review, any requests. I'm down to do it. New stuff, old stuff.